Every woman entering her iconic era feels it before she understands it. That soft internal nudge that whispers, you have outgrown who you have been. There is a moment in every ambitious woman's life when the pace she once kept, the identity she worked so hard to build, and the goals she once chased so confidently suddenly feel misaligned with the woman she is becoming. I'm turning 40 this year. No, I'm joking. Aging is a blessing. I'm in my late 30s, let's put it this way. And for me, that misalignment, that weird feeling arrived quietly. It wasn't a crisis, it wasn't a burnout, it wasn't a shift. A soft but undeniable awareness that something inside me had evolved. And the life I was living needed to evolve with it. My ambitions felt different. My energy felt different. My definition of success felt too small for the woman rising within me. And if you have felt that too, that subtle but powerful inner recalibration, this season of Stand Out with the Rain is your confirmation. Welcome to season 5. Welcome to your iconic era. I didn't realize how much I was holding onto until the quiet moments started telling the truth. As I approached 39, something shifted. Not dramatically, not loudly, but undeniably. Everything started to feel off track. My ambitions felt different. My energy, my own definition of success felt outdated. What I once chased effortlessly now required force. What once felt aligned now felt heavy. And that's when I realized there is something off. I almost felt I was falling apart when in reality I was evolving. You know, there is something that no one tells you about evolving as a woman. It doesn't always start with a big moment or an epiphany. Sometimes it starts with discomfort, not chaos, just misalignment. I didn't want to admit it at first, but change requires honesty, and honesty can be uncomfortable. This is where your iconic era begins, not with noise, but with awareness. It's in the subtle moment that reveal you have outgrown the woman you used to be. Then what happens when who you were starts negotiating with who you are becoming? The real tension of entering your late 30 isn't aging because listen, we look good, we feel good. It's identity expansion. You say you want a new chapter, but you can't enter it if you are still living by your old rules. You are ready for more alignment, where your old habits still want control. Your standards have risen, but your environment hasn't caught up. Your voice is clearer, but your conditioning still whispers, stay where you are. You're good. You want slower mornings, but your calendar still reflects the woman who said yes to everything. What makes this shift hard isn't change itself, it's the negotiation, the tug of war between who you have been and who you are becoming. This internal conflict marks your evolution. I wasn't planning to talk about this, but someone needs to hear it. Everything shifts the moment you stop performing and start becoming. And we know a lot of you are performing at work or on social media. My turning point came when I reframed everything. Entering your 40 is not the moment you fade, it's the moment you arrive. You stop chasing, you start choosing. You stop proving, you start embodying. You stop operating from urgency, you start operating from identity. And that's when life begins to feel like it's finally matching who you are becoming. It's not entering my 40 that's changing me. It's realizing that I can design the next decade from identity and not from proving, not from expectation. If you are listening to this and thinking, yes, something in me is shifting, but I can't quite name it, I created something for you. It's called the Iconic Archetype Quiz, a 5 minute quiz to help you understand the phase of evolution you are stepping into. It will give you the language, the clarity, and the inner roadmap for this new chapter of your life from the inside out. You can take it anytime. We'll include the link in the episode description because the woman you are becoming deserves to be understood and especially by you. Here is what stepping into this chapter taught me. Your most iconic era begins when you stop negotiating with yourself. That's it. That's all. And the longer I think about it, the more I realize. Reinvention is not chaos, it's alignment. Ambition doesn't disappear, it becomes intentional. Confidence isn't louder, it becomes quieter and deeper. You stop auditioning for your own life and start leading it. These lessons aren't conceptual, they are lived, and they are universal for women entering their 40s, regardless of culture, identity, or background. 1 year from now, this version of you won't even recognize the woman who hesitated. For a long time, I was confused with myself and thought I was losing ambition. But I was wrong. I wasn't losing ambition. I was and still outgrowing the version of me who built my old life. This is the moment your wisdom, clarity, and identity finally align. Your next level needs a new space. You don't need more hustle. You need more alignment. Reinvention is not a risk, it's a reward. Every version of you has brought you here. This one gets to lead. You can't say you want a new era and still make decisions from your old identity. So here are 4 practical tips to get started. First of all, audit your energy. Stop ignoring what your body already knows. Track what expands you. Your energy is your compass. Follow it. Then redefine your own definition of success. Maybe the reason your success feels heavy right now, it's because it no longer fits. Reflect on the goals you have outgrown, the standards you are finally ready to raise, the desires you have postponed, the truth you are ready to admit. And if you want to go further, choose one symbolic shift. Making one clean decision can change your entire trajectory. It can be a boundary, a ritual, a conversation that you need to have, a habit you want to release, a standard you want to elevate. Small shifts create big identity pivots. And last but not least, you can do what I call an iconic identity check. Before you say yes to anything, ask yourself, does this decision honor who I am becoming? And remember, if you keep doing what's familiar, don't expect your life to feel different. Season 5 introduces a new philosophy of womanhood, modern ambition, and identity. One that invites you to rise without rushing and expand without erasing yourself. Well being as a strategy, ritual as grounding, identity as luxury, success without self erasure, ambition without depletion, quiet, sovereign, embodied power. Because here's the truth, you are not running out of time. You are stepping into your prime. Let me repeat that one. You are not running out of time. You are stepping into your prime. This is the season where you stop being defined by timelines, titles, or expectations and start being defined by alignment. Your iconic era begins here, intentionally, gracefully, powerfully. And we are not doing this alone. Millions of women are awakening to this same shift around the world. Isn't it exciting? My goodness. I'm so excited for this phase of our life because this is chapter 1 of our iconic era. If this episode resonated with you, if you feel the quiet shift inside you, if you know you are entering a new chapter, take the iconic archetype quiz to discover which version of your power is emerging. It's the first step toward your personalized roadmap for this new era. To take the quiz, click the link in the episode description. Your next chapter deserves to be intentional. And it starts with knowing who you are becoming. Until then, you take care. Bye.